Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to your reading space. Hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits. This is a timeless energy reading, so whenever you're seeing this, whenever you come across it and it resonates, it's for you. So let's go ahead and see what your current energy and focus is right now. Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what is your current energy and focus right now? This is like, I hear them say stop movement, stop motion. You could be trying to stop some sort of movement, motion, or inspiration even here. You could be trying to stay still where you are, within where you are here. Clarify this current energy or focus. This is about presence, being present. Could also be something we are resisting. You can be very focused on what feels limited, on what you need to clean up in your finances here, what feels restricted, and what you want to amplify or expand before you keep moving ahead or keep plunging forwards. Okay, you could be trying to bring something into balance in your physical or material world, especially your money, business, finances. Like I'm thinking about you looking at the books here, keeping books. You could also be focused on where there's lack in your life, especially on a material level. Or where you feel a bit rejected or you feel a bit left out in the cold here. What else is the current focus and energy for Aries? Please and thank you. Oh, wow, Emperor in reverse. You could be feeling a bit out of control as well in certain areas, okay? Your self-worth or self-confidence could be taking a little bit of a hit right now. Could also be that you're trying to move out of some kind of structure here, okay? You could feel like you don't have any authority. You could feel more vulnerable than usual. All right. Could also be that if you've been dealing with an energy of authority, somebody who's quite controlling, this could even be a partner. They could be, out of the picture right now, or there could be a separation type energy or a distance. I'm really feeling though, because this is your energy, but it's the masculine form of your energy. With the Chariot in reverse, you could be struggling with your masculine traits at this time, regardless of gender. There could be some kind of a struggle around that energy and trying to figure out how to integrate it. Okay, how to use it or utilize it from where you are. You could be doubting it even, especially if you're, experiencing some kind of lack, limitation, or restriction. Anything else for the current focus and energy of Aries? Please and thank you. I'm also getting the word government, so it could be something connected to the government here. You do have a new beginning. This could also be sensuality or, physical sensual physical activity here. This is the energy of beginnings. This could be new passions that are being born here, that are starting up. They may not have form yet. You could be going somewhere, making some kind of like a new movement. I don't know if it's a new move as much as it's just new movement, growing something new here. Some of you could be getting into the business of like marijuana, or this could also be getting into some kind of business with like vaping, or of some kind of business of tree work or landscaping, or yeah, carving something artistic even. This is interesting. Could just be carving a path as well through the unknown here. Anything else in your current energy and focus, Aries? Okay, and what is your current obstacle or challenge? It's probably the Five of Pentacles, which is in your current focus, because that's a challenging energy, challenging card. But what is your current challenge or obstacle, Aries? Anything to enhance on? Yeah, exactly. It's that Five of Pentacles. Could also be something to do with family here, family emotions, or giving and receiving love, or getting an offer from somebody who loves you or you love them. Like if receiving some kind of help here, this could like demasculate you or make you feel out of control when somebody tries to offer you help or you need help. There could be a struggle with this or something that's dancing in that area. If you feel like you don't have the capacity to help somebody, that can make you feel very limited. But there is something about not being dependent on others, giving and receiving love that is challenging here, and huge changes, huge sudden upheavals, massive changes, things that change like one after another, like dominoes, and big things too. This does feel like a bigger tower for you, Aries. That is a challenge, and that is really about sudden rapid change that is drastic, and it usually happens again like dominoes, like there can be multiple things that change at once. Okay, anything else about your current challenge and obstacle? Please and thank you. Sagittarius also had the Six of Cups sort of dancing in their challenge and obstacle energy. So there could be something connected to Sagittarius for you. Yeah, same energy. This is like combined income here. Shared resources, or you paying to someone like family, or them paying to you, or even a partnership, somebody that you love or care about, like something about supporting each other or sharing finances. There could be problems or challenges here. Maybe you're getting a divorce or breaking off from something here, or there's just big changes in that area in business or finances, or you found that you budgeted in a way where you overspent, or there's like a unexpected, like limited energy around here. Try not to worry if you're not experiencing this now, that you're suddenly going to run into like debt or something. I actually don't get that from this. I feel like it's from the level that you're already at, okay? It's like you're at a certain level, and compared to that level that you're at, these kind of changes for you, they can feel dire sometimes. I'm hearing dire straits. They can feel kind of intense sometimes. Compared to where you're at, but it's not like it's not all bad here, especially with the Ace of Wands. There's some really good energy that comes out of this, or that is born from this. But the challenges come more about the combined energy. Okay, that's where the challenge really is. It's the combination energy. So it's where you're combining with a partner, or other people depend on you, or you on them, or they want to give to you, or you to them, and there's a tricky energy with that, okay? Or you have to make certain judgment calls or something, and you don't, and it throws you off. It makes you feel maybe out of control a bit or something, but it also is pushing you to find a new way. Anything else, challenge or obstacle for Aries currently? Please and thank you. All right, any advice moving through these challenges and obstacles for you? Definitely a strong advice to use your intuition, as it is very strong. It's also for you to be fair. You need to be fair. That is your priority right now. And not just fair with others, but fair with yourself as well. Okay? There needs to be an amount of integrity and truth in what you're doing here. This is actually a really important karmic lesson here. You cannot cut corners, you can cut corners, but you cannot be unfair to people or to yourself here. You have to find a way to be fair to both, to find a sense of balance, integrity and truth here. Okay, I'm seeing that Libra energy, of course, with the scales as well. And this will also pay off for you if you ever run into anything legal, to see that transparency and that fairness. Okay, your intuition knows this. Your intuition is speaking up. It's piping up and telling you this. So listen to it. Okay. Any other advice for Aries? Please and thank you. Okay, let's look at anything else coming up for you guys in the near future that you can look forwards to. What's coming up for you in the near future that you can look forwards to? There is some past energy that's coming through here. Ooh, and something way out on the floor in the future that you don't yet see. Okay. So something you can look forwards to are things that are going to be returning here from the past, or coming back around that you've experienced before. So at some point you either experienced a big move, a cycle completion, something coming full circle, which felt probably like a huge relief. You're going to come into another one of these cycle completions and shifts, okay? It could create some kind of a move for you or your business home somehow, okay? You're also going to be feeling a renewed zest, maybe for an old passion, or you're going to feel young again, or like a teenager again, or you're going to have some kind of like this imperfect, out of control energy in some ways, but this raw, passionate force, and it's going to feel amazing. Could also be dealing with a younger fire sign, maybe masculine here. I'm also seeing that you could be returning to a more independent or logical state of being here. Okay, this could also be something to do with mother or air energy coming through. Could be feeling more logical, more quick-witted, okay? Could be a return of being single for some of you, or being in a more single energy, and not literally like you would have like connections, I feel like sensual connections or fun connections or passionate connections, but there might be a more single energy from like business or connection or partnership. And also something you don't see coming in the far future is some kind of a release from a contract here, but this is something that you feel good about or you're going to be happy about, because these are things you're looking forwards to. This could also be a divorce, again, a separation from someone that you're married to or that you live with, or a contract you have in business, creative endeavors, creative partnership, a partnership in business, something like this. So I am seeing a bit of a more single energy or detaching kind of energy, and then as you progress in that energy, you eventually come out of something altogether, or you take a break from it altogether. And this is a relief for you guys, because you've completed, or you're on your way to completing some kind of a karmic or a soul lesson, a cycle here. And it's kind of right as Saturn is shifting as well into Pisces that this is happening, which is interesting. So anything else for Aries? Any other messages for Aries, please and thank you. Yeah, right now you're feeling bound into something or ruled by certain habits and addictions, or there's a heaviness to something. And they're just saying there's a reason for that. You know, this doesn't come from nowhere, and it's not the way to live forever. There's something that you feel, you know, bound to, or that you have to go through. And this could eat your mind sometimes, quite literally. It makes sense. You're kind of stuck in a certain loop, and whatever is coming up for you beyond this process you're going through, it does seem to break you free of this. You may become stone cold sober out of nowhere, some of you. That may be coming up for you if you've been dealing with any kind of habits, addictions, dependencies, toxicities like this. You may just stop it altogether. There could be a reason for that. This can also be the energy of widow. I am getting a past life energy here connected to widow. There can be some interesting fears stored, or intense fears stored. Any other messages here for Aries, please and thank you. Yeah, there is a huge transition, transformation, and ending for a lot of you. That just needs to happen, okay? It brings you so much happiness, Aries. It's like you've been wanting to be free of something for fucking ever, excuse my language, and finally you're moving in that direction, okay? And I feel the universe is conspiring to make it happen for you. So try to remember that as things are changing and things are moving, or you run into any kind of, you know, restrictions or limitations, or something dips down, or suddenly the well starts to dry up or something. That is the process of this coming together for you, not against you. And there is a new passion that's born off this that you'll probably be able to monetize really well. And you might not make as much money, or you might not have as much of something here, like in the material or physical or whatever status, but you're definitely going to have more happiness, okay, and more life and more fun and more health and freedom. And eventually you may also see that it monetizes even larger than this because of the happiness that's invoked into it. Could not be as well, but in general, these are changes for the better. So Aries, that's what we have for you. You can always email us, frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com, for personal reading inquiries. That's the only way to set up personal readings with us. But until then, we send you lots of love and wellness. Thanks so much for receiving this, and take care.